disciples came to Yeshua and asked him for how they would know that we were at the end. And they weren't asking for themselves. They were asking for us, the last generation. This is the last generation. We are at the end. So when they asked this question, he answered, and he said unto them, take heed that no man deceive you, no man deceive you. For many shall come in my name, saying, I am Messiah, and shall deceive many. Shall deceive many. Many are coming, saying they have their version of Messiah. So you've got your Catholics, your Protestants, you've got your Baptists, you've got your Mormons, the list goes on and on. Thousands of them, deceiving many, just as Messiah prophesied. If we go now, I was reading, there from Matthew 24, that was verse 4 and 5. I'm going to read verse 24. For there shall arise false messiahs and false prophets, and shall show great signs and wonders, insomuch that if it were possible, they shall deceive the very elect. They won't deceive the very elect. Why won't they? Because the very elect are those who are seeking the Father's will, who are walking in obedience and accept that it is a possibility that we can be deceived. So we search the Word, we study, we join up with brethren to study the Word, we keep the commandments. And many will be deceived because they are listening to one who's teaching that we don't need to keep the commandments, that has all been done away with, that this Jesus paid the price. Many will be deceived, many. So if you are not keeping the 10 Commandments, who are you listening to? Are you listening to someone who is teaching that you don't need to keep the 10 Commandments, that you don't have to eat clean? You're saved by unmerited favour. Doesn't matter what you do. You just have to believe and invite him into your heart. Your heart. Your temple. Who's sitting in your temple? If you're not keeping the 10 Commandments and you're not eating clean and teaching others to do the same, then Yeshua is not sitting in your temple. He's not sitting in your heart. You have, and you are being deceived. I'm going to read now from, you see, Messiah warned you about it. And he says that that many would come. Man would come. I'm going to read from John chapter 5, verse 42 and 43. I'm going to read it for you because you won't read it. I've gone too far. Where is chapter 5? Here it is. Oh, another page. But I know you, that you have not the love of God in you. Love of God. John chapter 14, verse 15. You keep the commandments if you have the love of God in you. I am come in my Father's name, and you receive me not. Jesus. The Father's name's not in that. Jesus. Jesus. His name is Yeshua. He came in his Father's name. I'll read it again, verse 43. I come in my Father's name and you receive me not. If another shall come in his own name, Jesus, him you will receive. Now I'm going to read from 2 Thessalonians chapter 2, starting at verse 3. Let no man deceive you. Remember, what did Messiah tell the disciples? Deception. How will we know we're at the end? Many are being deceived by many. Let no man deceive you by any means, for that day shall not come, except there come a falling away first, and that man of sin be revealed, the son of perdition, who opposeth and exalteth himself, that man Jesus, above all that is called God, or that is worshipped, so that he as God sitteth in the temple, showing himself that he is God. And all you wicked Christians that are saying, oh, Jesus is God, Jesus is God, Jesus is in my heart. You've been deceived. You have been deceived. I'm going to read it again. Listen, this is for the people in the back. Let no man deceive you by any means, for that day shall not come except there come a falling away. The church goes apostate. A falling away first, and that man of sin be revealed, the son of perdition, who opposeth. He's opposing. He says you don't need to keep the 10 Commandments. Yeshua taught. He came. He magnified the law. He made it honourable. He taught us to keep the 10 Commandments, to eat clean and to love your neighbour as yourself. That is to fulfil the royal law. Who opposeth and exalteth himself above all that is called God, or that is worshipped, so that he as God sitteth in the temple. We are the temple. That sitteth in the temple of God, showing himself that he is God. If you are not keeping the 10 Commandments, if you are not eating biblically clean, for keeping the covenants of promise, and teaching others to do the same, if you are not doing those, and you are saved by this hippie Jesus man who's exalting himself as God, you believe he is God, you have been deceived. Repent. Check it out for yourself.